What's good? It's your boy One coming at you once again. Alright guys, we are finally back with the long-awaited Let's Customize series continuation. As you can see, you are still staring at a Undertaker figure. This is from the new Mattel WWE collection. I believe they're called the Elite Edition figures. Great figures, and I mean, it has its ups and downs, you know, its pluses and its minuses, but for the most part, overall, it's a really great figure. For instance, the build on these are much more realistic. If you take one of the old school, well, not old school, but the Jakks specific ones, I mean, just look at these arms and the build. I mean, it's just pretty ridiculous. So with this one, we have a lot less sanding to do. This will be my first custom on the Elite figure. In my opinion, I'm still all about the Matt Striker figure, but we'll give this one a shot. And obviously, if you guys don't know by now, that Leatherface was the #1 contender, so we are going to turn him into a Leatherface. And don't worry, we are going to skip through some of the first couple steps and you know, show you what I do. I am not going to hesitate to share some secrets with you and show you guys what I do step by step. And again, first of all, we're gonna look over our figure. We're gonna study the joints and see what we want to keep and what we want to take off. And but first off, we are gonna go through another step. Alright guys, first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to take our figure, and right here, if you can't see, I have soap and water. Okay, it's just regular water and dishwashing liquid. First thing we're going to have to do is, set this camera up, wash our figure. It's very important, especially when it comes to painting, that you scrub all the joints. You're going to have to wash, I mean, you know, like, bend the legs, get in them joints, because the paint will stick much better. Because if your figure, it has this oil, this grease all over it, you know, I don't know if it's to take it out of the molds easier, I don't know what it is, but it really keeps your paint from sticking well. So, you know, paint rub has always been an issue for me, and I cannot stand it. So we're gonna wash every little joint. All up underneath there. Alright guys, so after you're done washing your figure, and he's pretty dry, he's actually urinating right here, because he's still a little wet on the inside. Pee running down his leg a little bit up here, but what you're going to do is go on the computer and you're going to research photos on, you know, because we do need reference photos on the particular character that you're doing. Luckily we have the DVD. We are doing the original Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Tobe Hooper version, and it's played by Gunnar Hansen. So trying to figure out, guys, this is where the interactive thing comes into play. Are we going to do the suited version of Leatherface, or are we going to do the, you know, what we're used to seeing him with the yellow apron and the blood all over him? And we could do two different versions, so you guys let me know. But again, if you guys had a DVD, you know, pop that shit in your computer and, you know what I mean, cut some of them stills and them photos out of it, and just, we'll go from there. And judging by the figure right now, no matter what, I can tell that we're going to have to cut off the hair, because he has this hard hair. And we're going to do a lot of sculpting on this one, being as how this guy, you know, I mean, we can't, Leatherface doesn't wear this. So we might have to take a Dremel, and because this guy has really big legs, and they're like a woman's legs. They're really big. So we're going to definitely have to take the Dremel down. But see, the problem with this is, if you notice, it's a cut joint. So that means there's a peg in here that holds the swivel in. Now, are these legs hollow? They feel pretty solid, but, you know, are they just are they completely hollow so the thing's sticking? Because these are solid rubber legs, and they have a little peg that you pop in there, like just right here, because if you heat it up you can pop it off. So these are solid legs, but right here, being as how it's a harder plastic, it might be a hollow leg. So we're going to Dremel, and hopefully we're not going to run into any problems by having a big ass hole in his leg, which, you know, would be a problem. So we're going to have to see. So alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, good news, guys. It appears that it is a solid plastic. So, I mean, this is just a quick, basic little look. I mean, I'm going to Dremel it better. But as you can see, we took it down tremendously. Might have taken it down a little too far, but that's okay because we're going to take our epoxy and we're going to build it out and sculpt all the little pants, all the folds and that pants, you know, have. He looks kind of funny, but we're going to shave the back of this off. And, you know, I did take it down a little more than I needed to, but it's okay. I want to see how far I can go because in the future, these are the figures I'm going to be using, so I definitely want to make sure I can do that. If you guys aren't... if you guys aren't familiar with a Dremel, this is a Dremel. It's obviously got a lot of work done to it. There's some hair on it and everything. But I definitely recommend this for you guys. If you are a customizer, this is definitely a must. And you guys need one. I mean, you could probably pick one up for, anywhere from $20 to $40. But, they do get better, they're more expensive. But this one is like $35, I believe, at Walmart. But it's chargeable and everything. It's great. So it does a lot of work. I hooked up R. with one recently. So, I mean, it really definitely is essential for any customizer. So get you guys one of those if you don't already have one, because it could be used for so many different things. You could change the tips out. I mean, it's awesome. So, all right, so I'm gonna Dremel this guy down on his legs and get back to you guys.